Thank you, Whitney. How about those advertising and media numbers? I mean, those, one more hand of applause. I mean, seriously, those are award-winning numbers, and it's great to see those. Now, let's shift gears a little bit and visit KOA.com. As you guys recall, last year about this time, we rolled out the latest version of KOA.com. And what that meant was we got a new homepage design, we got new landing page design, we got new designs to your campground landing pages, we got new information in the campground management system that you can enter. But the most important factor, I feel, was we went with a responsive design with our website. And what that means is the website's going to bend and mold and fit to whatever screen you choose to access KOA.com with. And so far in 2016, this change has led to some great results. KOA.com is up almost 8% in KOA.com sessions. That's 21 million people visiting KOA.com. All those efforts between advertising and PR and VKR, our social media team, our content marketing team working together is helping drive those results. A lot of this stuff you guys are doing with your email marketing campaigns, your social media, your attention to detail with your campground landing pages help drive those numbers. And we've also been able to stay in front of the ever-changing thing that is Google's search algorithm. We've been able to leverage their changes and to see an increase of 8.5% in our organic search traffic. So that's people coming to your websites searching for you on Google. That's awesome. So why do we bring all these sessions to KOA.com? Because that's where they make reservations. We've been able to see an increase of 20% in online reservations. That's almost 750,000 online reservations. That number is huge and incredible. We've focused on our cabin product this year, and we've been able to increase our online reservations with our cabins by 24%. Having people make reservations online means more time at your front desk to greet the guests and provide that great guest experience, but it also means more money in your pockets. KOA.com is up 21% in online revenue at 108 million. That number is huge. We didn't even touch 100 million last year. So what's helped driving all these great numbers? I think there's a desire to go camping is one. You know, economy and weather has been great. Our marketing has been on point. We've also paid attention to mobile. In May 2015, Google announced that searches on a mobile device had surpassed searches on a desktop device. In May 2016, that same trend hit KOA.com. We are now getting more people coming to KOA.com via mobile device than a desktop device. And by desktop, I mean a desktop computer or a laptop. Businesses traditionally have been slow to react to this, but not us. We've been able to leverage these changes for an 18% growth in our mobile sessions at 9.1 million, a 46% growth in mobile reservations. I mean, 46% in 1 year on mobile reservations at 176,000, and our mobile revenue is up 45% at 22 million. These numbers are awesome, all help being leveraged by our app, over 575,000 lifetime downloads. On average, we have 67 monthly average active users on our, 67,000 active users on our app, and over 7.6 million in revenue generated just through our app. Those are our standing numbers, yes. Very good. But how do we keep the momentum going? You know, how do we build on this? How do we propel it forward? And that's by optimizing the user experience. In 2017, we plan to optimize for mobile devices. And what I mean to that is optimize the way we get discovered by mobile devices, optimize the way that they plan trips on a mobile device with us, and optimize the way they book trips on a mobile device with us. The other thing we plan to do in 2017 is improve the reservation process. And what I mean by that is making it easier for our guests to make a reservation. Things like one-click reservations through the use of KOA.com profiles. Site availability calendars, so the guest doesn't have to enter dates just to see what's available. They can pull up a grid and look at it. Bringing pricing more to the forefront so the guest doesn't have to dig so deep to find out what your rates are. And increasing the flow of information within the reservation process will help our guests make a more informed decision. These numbers are great. They're awesome, but they're also just a piece of the pie. Another very important aspect to what we do is creating loyalty. And I'd like to introduce Lorne to tell you all about what we got going on with VKR.
Well, all right, let's get into this. It is always a little bit different when you talk from a handheld mic. I'm going to be up and down and all over the place. But we're going to jump right into Value Card Rewards. Value Card Rewards is an amazing program for the system. Let's get right to the big number. $124 million. $124 million is the registration revenue associated to a Value Card household. That is up 11% over last year. 2.3 million nights of camping from our best guests. Value Card is absolutely on fire. In May of this year, we moved to a $30 card. And guess what? We're going to exceed 300,000 paid memberships by the end of this year. That is absolutely unbelievable. $2.5 million in card sales at the campground. Renewals are up 3.6%. New card sales are up 4%. From May until October 31st, we ran a promotion. If you sold more than 10% of the cards you did previously from last year, you got to keep the whole 30. So you should have sat by me on the airplane coming here because I had $113,000 in my backpack. Yeah. That's pretty incredible. We saw an average of 170 KOAs every month that were selling more than 10% of what they did last year. Now, if you're one of the campgrounds that have not received your check and you think that you should have, please go to the registration desk and grab your check. If you don't get it, we'll mail it to you. Probably. The big news. Cole continues to do an amazing job with KOA.com. How many of us like reservations coming in while we're sleeping? Isn't that groovy? Yeah, absolutely. Now, how about this for new? Now, Value Card Reward sales are coming in while you're sleeping. VKR new sales during the reservation process. Value Card renewed sales coming through the reservation process. The renewals are up 21% over last year. And you know what's really cool? Is the sales, new sales and renewals at the front desk are still on track just like they've always been. It's absolutely phenomenal. Our most loyal campers, our VIPs, 27,000 strong, generating $32 million in registration revenue. Not only are our most loyal campers camping more with us, but we have more VIPs coming in, 18% over last year. When you look at a VIP camper, they are calculating about, 1,125 points per night. VIP, this year, 7 households crested over 1 million lifetime points. Those 7 households spent, on average, $50,000 in camping. Yeah. That's big, absolutely huge. Most important camper. Value Card Appreciation Weekend. In 2011, we kicked off with VK Appreciation. The idea was to extend the business into the fall. We promised that we would do it 2 weeks after Labor Day, so it wouldn't impact Labor Day business. We wanted to do it early enough that it didn't impact your fall business. And between 2011 and this last September, we saw a 62% increase in nights of camping on that weekend. That is off the charts huge. That is absolutely off the charts. A couple of years ago, we started donating $1 for every sale and renewal of a value card. Through this year, we're going to see $785,000 going to care camps. And based on our, yeah, isn't that great? And based on projections, the value card reward component is going to exceed $1 million by the end of next year. That is absolutely phenomenal. Great work. Last year, we introduced Save Around, the largest discount coupon organization in North America. Rick is here with us today. 500,000 offers across North America at over 100,000 merchants. We were looking for something that could add additional value. We want to make an investment in that value. The idea was to improve renewals. The idea was to bring new people into the program, to keep that brand in front of people when they weren't camping, get them to go to the app while they're at home, extend the experience while they're camping. Now, this came out later than we expected. It really started going into June. So we're going to watch this program very carefully over the next 2 to 3 years. And we're going to put a lot of marketing effort behind it to make sure that we're providing great value and experiences for our guests with this wonderful partner. Speaking of keeping the brand in front of our guests, there are 4 other programs that are associated to Value Card. The first one, also launched going into June, is Tech 24. Our friends from the Route 66 RV Network, Dave Francis, is in the room. And I'll tell you, this is a great opportunity for you. How many of you have campers come to you and say, I can't light my water heater. I can't get my awning out. I can't. Well, now we can provide to them 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, the opportunity to support them in that experience. Wouldn't it be great for our guests as they're traveling to have access to their mail on their smartphone? We introduced KOA Mail. So now they can look at their mail digitally. They can forward it. They can recycle it. They can shred it. So this is a great program for our guests to extend that camping experience. Essex, the RV Loan Center, a 15-year relationship. When somebody refinances their RV or buys a new one, Essex buys gift cards. So far this year, $30,000 of gift cards have moved through the KOA system based on that relationship. That's pretty outstanding. Allstate, the last one on the board, we've had a relationship for 26 years. Through that relationship, we're going to see $850,000 in registration revenue this year. So these partners, these relationships, these value card associations are extraordinarily important to the value. A couple of years ago, we introduced key tags and put them in 15,000 RV rental motorhomes across North America. You've asked for it. So starting in March, we will be sending out key tags to every one of your properties. Yeah. Oscar. Yeah. Key tags so you can give them to your guests. They'll be on their keychain. It's great recognition right from the get-go. They're easy to replace. And this is phase 1. In phase 1, we'll have a logo on the front. You'll have to write the card number in there. And then going into the future, we'd like to see these digitized so you can scan them and make them available. So again, we'll be shipping you a supply in March. In 2006, a group of us started to talk about Value Card Rewards. On March 2nd of 2008, Value Card Rewards launched at midnight. I remember because I was not sleeping. It was a big deal. We're cresting. We're getting close to 10 years with Value Card Rewards. In 2017, the marketing team, brand development, our advisory groups are going to come together with our agency, and we're looking to modernize Value Card Rewards. From changing the logo, the content, and program components. We're going to focus on taking this engine that is associated to half of every short-term camper night, carried by 1/3 of every household that camps at KOA in North America, and we're going to keep moving forward into the future. Wow. Value Card is on fire. Our marketing is going crazy. Year-over-year growth. We heard Pat talk this morning about the last 5 years. Toby's talked about it. We are committed to modernization and innovation. Absolutely committed. The foundation of the past is what helps set the sail for the future. Let's take a look back at the last 5 years at all the great marketing and franchise programs.